absolutely perfectly, just as we rehearsed. Positions. Oh, James, I'm actually quite nervous to meet Mrs. DeMarie. She knows anyone worth knowing.
Oh, she'll have a wonderful time, Mary, and so the boys.
Oh, yes, well, I'm not quite sure why you had to invite children to a dinner party.
Well, I thought it would be fun.
I can overlook that. It'll be worth it for all the doors Mrs. DeMarie could open for us. Charles!
Mary, you look ravishing. James, I trust the play is going well. You're almost finished?
Yeah, well, it's a bit,
good. I'm so pleased. May I present to you both Lord Cannon?
Yes, of course. You're very welcome.
a pleasure, of course.
James, Lord Cannon is a keen playgoer. He's this close to investing in the new play. Let's just hope tonight goes smoothly and he's suitably impressed. James, are those the children from the park?
Mr. Larry!
Hello, boys.
Remember what I told you, children are meant to be seen and not heard.
I can handle this, Mother. Now, we want to make a good impression, don't we?
Oh, keep it on in there.
Mary, may I introduce my friend, Miss Sylvia Llewellyn-Davies.
Such a pleasure to meet you. Gosh, you're so elegant. Thank you. James has told me all about you. Now, let's see. Jack, George, Michael, Peter. Have I got it right?
Nice try, but no. I'm Jack, he's Peter.
Madame DeMarie, it really is such a huge honor to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
See the opera?
Disastrous premiere.
Cheeky has never been worse.
First course.
Madame DeMarie, Jack, sit still. Your charity work I admire.
There's so many forks. Jack, thank you, Mr.
Jack,
James.
one for the fish, one for the
Your
pork.
charity work I'm very interested in.
Well, it isn't a hobby.
Oh, of course, I only meant
It takes time. Look at these spoons. All the time.
The soup second course. Mary, it's sublime. George.
James.
Boys, do this.
I said.
And this.
Now, James.
And this. How about that?
James!
Look, Michael, it's so shiny you can bounce the light off it.
Please don't do that, young man.
Peter! Oh, I'm terribly sorry. The boys are not used to a proper dinner at the table.
Mother,
Perhaps if my daughter would let me help out a bit more, then they would be more well-behaved. But
Actually, Peter isn't doing anything wrong. For you see that light bouncing around the room is in fact a fairy.
Is that so?
Yes! She must have got trapped in here by mistake! And There! Now tuck her gently inside my pocket where she'll be safe.
Please forgive my husband. He's working on a new play, and he's looking for inspiration anywhere he can. Even at the dinner table. Please.
Right. Has anyone read the latest Conan Doyle?
Ghastly.
Do you think so?
I got it great. I got it up straight. Tired and full from no hot toil.
I prefer Dickens to Conan Doyle.
Jack!
Mary, it's a this fine soiree.
That's kind of you to say.
You know I'm on the board of the Royal Ballet. Oh, thank goodness, to silence the inane chatter of this insufferable party. Well, not you boys, of course, or you, Sylvia. Mister, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth and I just can't get it out. What's that? Would you like some peas, your lordship? Of course. Oh, and some carrots. Yes, there's one, there's two. Oh, I said! Don't get clumsy, miss, with a split of plate of food all over me!
My goodness! Emily, a napkin! Yes, ma'am.
Oh, let me clean you right up, sir. I'm so very sorry. That's... much better now, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah! What are you doing in my imagination?
I'm not in your imagination. You're in my imagination.
Oh, no. You're in my
How do
imagination.
we wake up the others?
Oh, I know. The tinkling of a fairy's wings. And the magic from some pixie dust.
What's happening?
What are we doing?
We're having our own party.
I know what we should play. What? Pirates! Arr, 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 me hearties! Methinks we hit the jackpot here. Arr! Board! The ship is leaving and we're sailing around the world. Arr!
You know my name. They hear me when my scarlet cross flag is on. Your rings and your bracelet made a beautiful set. Oh, it's a party. Secret location, all you need is all God. Oh, imagination, the week I'm dead, and this is what we're just out of sight. Permission to be naughty is like not giving right. Oh, how I love this madness. For the pretending we'll be sharing gladness. Before the evening will be bright under the noses, but we're just out of sight. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay, but till then we don't know that.
We compliment the centerpiece, the decor and the wine.
I must come to the courses back in 8 or maybe 9.
The weight of all this company sink a ship at sea.
I don't think I can take more of this long pageantry.
This food is divine. Served with French wine. Convection, perfection. Emily! It's Rome.
Yes, ma'am. Very queer. Nothing's going on here. Emily and their king. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, how I love this madness. So entertaining, we'll be sharing madness. They'll be complaining. Some poetry if you can. A chicken out of my head.
I took the notice, but we just out of sight. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay. Till then we own the night.
Lord Cannon, perhaps we can stop by the club and have a drink on the way home.
Yeah, thank you. But I'd like to impress upon you, Mrs. Berry, how utterly charming I found your company to be.
Are you sure you won't stay for a drink?
Charles?
Yes. Good night, Hall.
That was the most fun ever.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
You see, Mary, the boys had a great time, especially Peter. Why he's a boy acting like a grown-up.
That man is a grown-up behaving like a boy. I've never seen anything like it.
And my favourite bit was when we hid under the tables.
And your behaviour was the worst of all, Peter. I'm surprised at you encouraging your brothers like
Wasn't
that.
Peter's fault, Mother. What do you expect? They're children.
And Mother joined in too.
Yes, never mind that, Michael. Thank you so much for a lovely evening. I do hope we weren't too excitable. It's so rare to be invited anywhere.
Night, Mr. Barry.
Good night, Peter. Brandy for your...
Yes. Oh, yes. They all seem to have vanished into thin air. Still, bottoms up. James, would you like one? Oh, gosh, is it you? Is it hot in here?
Mary, are you feeling all right?
Oh, yes, I think I need to sit down. I only wanted everything to be perfect. Perhaps the soup was just too salty. Was it the soup, Ellen? Perhaps it was the soup. Do you think it's possible they didn't notice the dog on the table? The proper place for that dog is tied up in the yard where he belongs.
Mary, I'm sorry tonight didn't go quite as you expected, but perhaps having fun is more important than everything being perfect. And maybe we're only truly living when everything in the house is turned upside down.
Darling, I think I may head to bed, actually. I suddenly have a headache.
Really? Well, we'll go up there together. I'll
No,
fix you
no.
up.
I think perhaps it would be best if you stayed in the guest bedroom tonight. Emily, if you could come.
Really?
No, James, I think that would be better.
Just trying to be myself, but that makes everything seem worse. How am I gonna turn this all around? Well, you shouldn't have jumped up on the table like that. Come here, it's not your fault. Sorry, boy. In fact, I envy you, Porthos. You can only ever be yourself.
James, thank you so much for coming by. Peter's been so glum since dinner the other night. Thought you might be able to cheer him up.
I hope I'm not too late. I was writing all afternoon, I lost track of the time.
Oh, not at all. I'm just putting the boys to bed, which is an adventure in itself. Please come in.
Porthos! Porthos! I'm so sorry, man. I don't know what's gotten into him recently.
Arthur would never have let a dog in the house, and the boys would be asleep in bed.
Hello, Peter. I have a present for you.
The Boy's Castaway, being a record of the terrible adventures of the brothers Davies, faithfully set forth by Peter Llewellyn Davies. But I'm not a writer.
I saw you open up your mind at dinner the other night.
But I upset Grandmother and all of your friends. I'd rather just keep my thoughts to myself from now on.
Well, that's why you should write, Peter. Because in your imagination, there are no rules, no expectations. Well, you can express yourself however you like. Boys should never be made to go to bed. They always wake up a day older.
Right, that's it. Off to bed, boys.
I
mean it.
bedtime story. Tell us one about Brave St. George, who slayed the dragon for England.
Oh, what about a Peter Piper? Hey, Peter Pepper, Pickle Peppers!
No, Jack Frost, Blue Jack Horn, or Jack the Beanstalk. I think we've had plenty of fun for one night. Settle down. Quietly hush now to sleep. On the wings of a butterfly, let all your cares drift away. For now is the end of the day. If you close your eyes and count to 10, you'll hear your dreams are calling again. Just follow the moon, for all too soon a new day will feel. You'll have nothing to fear, for wherever you are and forever I'll be here.
You'll stay with us till we fall asleep, won't you?
Of course I will, I'm right here.
And Porthos too.
And Porthos too. I'll be off in a minute. You mean a lot to my boys, you know. Especially Peter.
He's trying to grow up too fast. Perhaps he believes that things don't hurt as much when you're a grown-up. Especially when you lose somebody.
They do.
You know, I was Peter's age when I lost my brother, David. He was ice skating on a nearby pond. It was an accident. I always felt I should have been there.
I'm so sorry. Here.
What's this?
It's a thimble for your finger. When sewing, it protects you from pain.
David was my mother's favorite. I knew it. After he died, she wouldn't get out of bed for months. One day, I dressed myself up in David's clothes, and she cried tears of happiness.
James.
He went to Neverland.
Neverland?
It's a place I invented, where you never grow old. I've never told anyone that before. Whenever I was frightened, if I ever felt alone, I turned to the night sky and the star I call my own. Somewhere I could run to, just across the Milky Way. If you like, I can take you. It's just a light year and a day. We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away, we'll be young, that's how we'll stay. Every wish is a command. We will find ourselves in Neverland. Picture a land that you never have seen, where life is eternal and evergreen. A future of happiness all in your hands, all in this place I create that I call Neverland. We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away, we'll be young, that's how we stay. Every wish is a command. We will find ourselves in Neverland. Every wish is a command. I am closer now to finding Neverland.
Neverland? No, no. What is this? Islands, mermaids, children who are fairies.
No, the children are not the fairies are the fairies. The children are the boys who can never grow up.
Why? Why can they never grow up? Where the hell is Neverland? How did the clock get inside of the crocodile?
He swallowed it.
Oh, he swallowed it. Oh, of course he did. Oh, James, you gotta think this thing through. You want mermaids in a lagoon. That's a lot of water.
The audience can imagine that there's water.
Well, at this rate, we'll also have to imagine that there's an audience. James, a play for children. Children don't have any money. They can't buy tickets. They can't even buy ice cream. Adults buy things.
It is not a play just for children, Charles. It is a play for everyone. Everyone who has a child inside of them screaming to get out. I know that even you have one of those.
No, I don't. I don't have a child inside of me. I have an ulcer. An ulcer and a gut instinct.
Did you at least like the part where the nanny was the dog?
No! I've had enough. You're losing your mind. You're speaking in riddles, and the riddles don't rhyme. You want blind children up there on the stage, dogs wearing aprons and boys that don't age. You say I will adore it, but I'm paying for it. A little bit of tragedy and less of all the comedy. How am I gonna face it? Oh, such a disgrace. Yet here we go again and again and again. It's like living on a merry-go-round. Round and round you seem to go. No one ever seems to know why. I'm seeing people floating weightlessly. Ceilings where the floor should be. These and other things you will find in the circus of your mind.
Just hear me out.
Look, James, people are beginning to talk about how much time you spend with a woman who's not your wife, and about your relationship with those boys.
No, there's nothing going on, Charles.
Oh, don't insult me, I know that. Now, how does Mary feel? It's clear she's not very happy.
That has nothing to do with this.
Fine, but you're throwing away your career, and mine along with it. Look, I have waited 6 months, and you send me some silly adventure story. Where are the stakes? Where is the conflict? You don't even have a villain! You are living on a merry-go-round and round the city. No one ever seems to know why. In the circus of your mind.
James, I didn't expect you back. This is...
Ken, we
Yes,
just...
I know who you are.
Lord Cannon was just talking me through his parliamentary procedure.
Parliamentary
He
procedure.
must have lost track of the time.
Yes, whoopsie daisy. Well, I'd better be off. Nice to see you, both of you, again.
Oh, say something, James. Don't insult me by staying silent.
I've nothing to say.
Well, that's not true. You have plenty to say, just not to me.
You don't have to steal my journal to get to know me, Mary.
Do you love her? What?
How can you ask me that?
I've resigned myself to spend all my life, to be all the things one expects from a wife. Your imagination is where you reside, though my invitation has never arrived. Darling, though you try, you cannot deny she's on every single page of your journal, James. Now we have to face it, such a disgrace. There you go again and again and again. It's like living on a merry-go-round and round we seem to go. Yet I never seem to
Our carriage awaits.
Good night.
Sylvia! Sylvia!
You want to suck your thumb, or do you want to go on an adventure?
Who are you?
I am the fire in your belly, James. I am the captain of your subconscious. I am the steel in your heart. I am your darkest sun, the one you keep in shadow, but burn too hard. In your heart, you can't deny all of your fears keep me alive, waiting here for you to arrive. You choose to live by the book, I live by the hook. Captain James Hook.
James Barry. I don't understand where you came from.
Well, I came from you, James. I'm a part of you. The part you don't like to talk about in tea parties with little cakes and cucumber sandwiches.
Wait, you're me?
Yes, except ever so slightly more handsome. Hunter! No need to be afraid. The stiffing little scoundrels deserve my blame. Come, tattoo and shackle all your chains. Don't be so cowardly and change. telling you. What, you got a cough? What? A man who's not willing to fight for what he wants deserves what he gets. To go back to being what everybody expects you to be, James. Or find the courage to fight. To write your own story.
In the darkest place, there's the faintest light.
Yes.
It's the open face, the hardest fight, pain delivers.
Yeah.
I don't need their sympathy.
That's right.
'Cause